Here we go.
Persis and I are at our go-to field. This is a place we come. It's pretty big. Goes all the way around there and a good maybe quarter of a mile that way. And across the street, the White House, that's a 1786 home. We had a lot of success. There's more fields on that side. We did all last year, and some great videos there. Persis over there. And yeah, so we come here when we have some spare time. We maybe are in between permissions and stuff like that, and hoping to find some good old relics. Now I think the homeowner just recently mowed this whole back corner, and it's saturated with iron. So I think there might have been like a barn structure or something here in this flat spot, but not 100% sure. But yeah, we've found old colonial shoe buckles here, and way over there where there was a potato field was loaded with coins. So I'm not sure if we're going to find many coins here, but you know, hopefully find some cool relics. So thank you for joining us. I forgot what the signal was, but yeah, I had this. Not the purest of signals, but high enough in both directions that I want to dig it, and I'm glad I did. It's down here. As I was digging, I saw remnants of probably a suspender buckle, which to me looks really old. I had to guess, maybe mid 1800s. Interesting design. Yeah, so both parts swivel. There we go. All right. Well, interesting. I'll have to look it up in our suspender book, but I love suspender buckles. And this one is really cool. And another erratic high tone here. Low 20s to 30s, and popped it out. It looks like a bail seal, which I think has some type of design on it. Not really sure what to make of that. Almost looks like a sphinx type thing. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, maybe it's a word. That looks like a C. This was anywhere between 26 and 31, and it came out from down there, and I popped it up. I thought maybe a button, but that circle is too perfect to be like a broken shank. But I do think I see some design on this side. What the heck? This seems to be some sort of decoder or calculator or something, with a whole bunch of, get the reflection. It goes A, B, C, D, E, and multiple. There's a G there. What is this? Almost like musical notes or something. I'm not sure. Here's a good one. So it goes G3, A20, B2. What the heck? Alright, definitely gotta look this up. But yeah, I can imagine it was on some type of tool or something. Like one of those old, like, you know, decoder discs. Wow, I'm baffled.
Well, we have not been able to do this portion of the field because a big tree fell down, but they've cleared the tree. There's Mike. And so we just tried this area. I just had an 11-12, and the only signal I've had so far. But yeah, just pulled this guy out. So it's an old tomback button. And it's a little crunchy around the edges, but yeah, definitely an old button. I have this happening. Pretty sweet 24, right there. There we go. No, it's right there. Oh, no, but. It's a button.
It's a button?
Yeah, it is. Look at that. Yeah, but look at it. It's a convex button. Copper, gold-plated.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that.
It's gorgeous. Something on it?
I think it was just textured, but with gold plating.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a solid 19. It was really close to the surface, so I thought it was going to be another bottle cap. But it's not. It's this. Which I believe is... Oh, okay. Yeah, suspender clip. Still working. All right. Probably one of the newer ones, maybe early 1900s, maybe late 1800s. It's in great condition. Take that for sure over a bottle cap any day.
I have this happening right here. All right. What are you? Oh, it's a buckle. I'll take that. Not great. Another buckle. Yep, it is. Hey, another buckle. I guess I'm just going to be over here digging buckles. Yep, there it is. It's a 29, 30, 31. I think. Yep, it's a buckle. So this is my buckle number 3 today. But that makes sense. Okay.
This is a high tone with iron, and makes sense because it's a little baby oxen shoe. Yeah, it's a little one. It was deep. Got a nice collection of them, so we'll add that to it.
I just had a really crappy 10 to 13 and had a hard time digging it because this is all roots, but I just pulled some dirt out and I see this sitting here. So that looks like a pretty, I'm assuming it's a button because of the numbers. That looks really pretty. Yep, it is. Woohoo. That's a nice old button. Very smooth, but it's in great shape.
I had a 28 signal here, and popped the plug. There was nothing in the hole. It ended up being in the plug, and as I was scooping out, I saw a rim. Yeah, right there. I think it's a silver dime. Oh, it's gonna be a Rosie. That's funny. Oh, it's a last year Rosie. Okay. I was hoping for something older since there have been, you know, colonial shoe buckles and stuff out here. Yeah, 1964. Well, it's still a silver dime. I'm happy with that.
I found a piece of a pewter spoon. I'm still hoping to find more pieces of it because it was just a small piece. But this was worth turning the camera on for. Now, it may just be a penny, but it sounds beautiful. There we go. All right, moment of truth. What are we? Oh, we're a little farther down than I expected. That's good. Hello? Is it really just wire? Maybe it's a bracelet? Let's hope it's a bracelet. Can't just be wire. 24, 25? Come on. Is that just a root? Oh, that's just a root. Okay, this is it. This is all. I thought that was a... Okay, no, it's just this ring. Is it decorative or is it just a loop of brass? Oh, heavy sigh. I think it's just a loop of brass. That's interesting, though. Well, all right. Maybe it's a kid's bracelet. We'll call it a kid's bracelet. That's what we're going to call it till we figure out that it's not.
So we were leaving. It's too dark to film with the GoPros, but we were swinging back to the car and had a 1920 signal and dug down, and again in the plug, not too deep, was this, which is, it's hard to see, but it should say 1 cent there.
That's it. You know, right side up to what you're doing.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. So, yeah, we may be able to get a date off of that, but definitely an Indian cent. So, yeah, it's a nice find going back to the car. That's cool. Had a solid 10 here, and not too far down, I was up here in the plug. I got a type of suspender clip, or garter clip or something. Oh, it's got words, or a word. Warren. So I would assume that's the maker's name. Oh, it's got stuff all over. I think there's a number there, so maybe a patent date or something to that effect. Something in this corner too. Alright, that is cool. It's in good shape. So right here where my shovel is, just dug a, like it looked like a garter clip, and just took a step or two, and had a wonky signal anywhere from, you know, 6 to 33. And I do believe it was this. I believe this is a, like a corset hook, so this would be sewn into the back, and the hook would come through there, and or this would be attached to a hook. That's what I think I've seen people say these are. So yeah, I wonder if there was you know, some women's wear over here that got dropped or something to that effect.
Well, I decided to come in the woods here to see if there was anything in here. It's been crickets, no iron, no nothing, which that field out there is covered in iron. But I just had a solid 15 in every direction, pulled it out, and it is the last remains of a pocket knife, I would say. I mean, looking at this thing, right? Doesn't that look like a very thin pocket knife? Let's see if I can break this off. There we go. There's not much left of it, but got the copper in both ends here. So it was a very, very thin, like single blade pocket knife. And that blade made lots of iron bubbles. Got a pocket knife, it's an episode.
This is one of the better signals I've had today. It's pretty much a solid 19. I'm hoping it's a cool relic. I have dug a lot of big chunky iron, which you'll see in the wrap up, but a lot of that was pretty deep. There's no way that was iron. No way. Oh, was it right on top? There it is. I think it's a button. Well, what is that doing right on the top there? It's a meat button. I think there's words on it. Not 100% sure. It does feel like there's something on there. Alright, take that for sure. That's cool. We'll clean it up and get a picture.
I just had a really choppy 19 to 23, but I was up above all these sticks, so I couldn't really lock onto anything. So I made a fairly big hole, trying to see what was in there. And this is what the pinpointer just showed up. So I think I got a little lock, a little pretty lock. So that's kind of cool. There's the keyhole. I think I just got dirt in my mouth. All right. Fabulous. I will take that. That is really nice.
I'm a little nervous because I think I saw it, but it was a 20. It was like 1720 signal, but it kind of bounced all the way down to 1, kind of went up to 26. And I was pulling out of here and I saw that come out, and it's a trime.
Yes.
Oh my
so
God.
happy for you. Here you go.
I'm pretty sure. Oh my God.
There you go. Oh, I'm so happy for you. It absolutely is. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Oh, yay.
I mean, it didn't look silver, so at first I wasn't sure, but oh my God.
Yay.
We spent a lot of time in this field, and
for this purpose, so you could find that.
Just
That's
with
great.
a whole I mean, we dug so much big iron. We did get a few cool relics, but oh my God, I never thought I would find one. And it wasn't even that far down. Again, it was, you know, maybe 1.5 inches. Wow. Okay, that made this day worth it for sure.
Yay.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Awesome.
Oh, thank you. It's in really good shape.
So tiny. It's our second one. That's great.
Yeah, you got one. Eh? You always find the little silvers.
Well, in a
and-
field of, you know, on a day when nothing else came out. You know what I
Right.
mean? So that's, God, they're so pretty and so tiny. I'm amazed more people didn't lose them.
Wow,
Oh,
I mean,
that's
it looks
awesome.
in such good shape too.
Yay.
Oh my God, the last thing I expected today.
Yeah. I just had a weird signal. It was 15, 16-ish, and I couldn't find it. It was like right on the edge, and then it was, I don't know. Anyway, I just found it, which is a button.
One of those roving buttons.
It's a, yeah, it's a moving button.
It's a nice flat line.
It's very nice, very plain, but well made. Flat button. I will take it.
We have a rim on the back. That's
Yeah, yeah. It's a fairly maybe newer design.
I would still put it at 1800s.
Oh yeah, but yeah, made well.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
It was about a 20 signal, and when I popped the plug, it fell out, and I'm like, oh, it's just a blob of melted metal. But then I'm like, well, it's got a screw on the back, and when you look at it, it's like maybe a lion face or a dog. Maybe I'm lying that this is like part of the mane, you know, the tufted out sides of the cheeks. Maybe some escutcheon of some sort. I'm not sure. I don't think it's lead. It's not heavy enough. I mean, it looks a little bit like tin, but again, it's too strong. So I'm not sure, but this is really, really cool. Yeah, it's like a lion with its mouth open. There's not a lot of light, so I thought I'd use my camera phone. I had a erratic 13 and 19, but it was hitting that way in all directions, so I dug it and just popped up right here with the shovel. So I'm hoping it's an Indian. Yeah, there's one cent. Oh, there he is. Or she, sorry, there she is. I always say that. Can't really see the date, but that's cool. Again, we only come back here for a couple hour visits and do some sweeping, because we've done a lot of this field, but apparently we still miss things, so happy with that. Welcome to the wrap-up at a field across the street from a 1786 house that Persis and I have been going to now and then for 2-3 hours when we have a chance throughout the fall. So we've been digging a lot of deep iron, as well as lead, some brass, copper, a couple bullet casings, a couple spoon bowls, and a part of a pewter handle. Got a little tiny ox shoe, a couple lantern parts, and a pocket knife. A whole bunch of buckles, most of a tap either to a barrow or maybe maple tree, part of a harmonica reed. This like lion head, very cool. I'm not really sure what it's made of. A very cool little lock, some suspension parts, including a cool old buckle, probably a garter clip and a corset hook setting, and a couple other suspender pieces. Got this bail seal, but I can't really make out what's on it. That is either a small bracelet or it's just a loop of brass. Some buttons, including a tomback, convex button, a couple flap buttons, and this over here I think is, they call a livery button. I'm not really sure what the design is, but on the back it says Furman's London, which I believe this goes back to like around the 1820s or 30s. This piece fascinates me. I'm not really sure what it is. I feel somehow it's music related because it has the letters A through G in different rows, but they're not all in the same row. They, like one row will start with A, the next one will start with B, the next one C, and so on. And some of them have like numbers next to them. And there's also some words next to some of those. For coins, we got a couple Indians in 1892 and in 1893. Last year, Silver Roosevelt, 1964. And boy, was I tickled pink to find this. This is my first. Persis got one this year also. It's a 3-cent dime, a trime from 1852 in really nice condition. Well, I hope you enjoyed our hunts at that field. It was really nice of the homeowner to mow a lot of that brush down. I think he did it just for us because he just enjoys us detecting on his land. So really appreciative of that. Thank you so much for watching. Hope everybody's doing well, and stay tuned for more.